still dealing with the trembles from the program. So if y'all see me shaking a little bit, it's what come with the medication. So here goes. That's why I keep saying I'm gonna try, because it's harder to cook when you're trembling and shaking and stuff. Let me get my butter going for my veggies. Once that get going, then I'm gonna turn my stove down. Y'all, I'm like Tabitha Brown. This right here, I put it in just about everything. I'm not even gonna tell no story. Matter of fact, well, I was gonna say, let me see the way y'all can see it. Good morning, Gigi. I'm so upset with the fact that I can no longer comment on your shorts. I don't know what the deal is, but I don't like that. Because I feel like it's certain people that I kind of wake up to and I check for y'all, and you're one of those people. Because I know you post at like a different time than other people with your shorts when you're doing your workout. And I actually like that. So for me to not be able to comment is kind of crazy, because I'm always on your page. So you would think if I'm always on your page that it wouldn't be any issues. I'm a regular. Good morning, Coco Jelly. What you over there doing this morning? Cleaning bottles? Girl, you be up early. Oh, that's right. You're in the school system. Mm-hmm. I see you rising to the top, Coco Jelly. I see you rising to the top, girl. That's what's up. That's what's up. It took a while for me to start getting up there. You know what I noticed about this whole YouTube thing? I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. A lot of people support when they I'm gonna tell you how something told me, and I'm saying something because I don't know what it was, but a voice told me they're tuning in to watch you fall. Now force them to watch you rise, and I'm going with that. I'm going with that. And let me add my little garlic. Told y'all I'm like Tabitha Brown. We put garlic powder on everything. It's like some people will watch you just to see you mess up or see you, fall down. Or some people will watch you so that they can mimic exactly what you do, exactly how you talk, exactly what direction you try to go in or whatever. And if they see something is working for you, they'll try to do the exact same thing. Some people will watch you and won't comment or nothing, but somebody's watching because you keep seeing like a couple of views. So that's what made me feel like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep on going. I see 1 or 2 views. Now I will admit sometimes I will watch somebody's content and thumbs up, but I don't comment on everything. But I will thumbs up, because sometimes I sit and let y'all videos just play out, and I just sit in the bed and listen and watch. I don't really pick up my phone every time I'm looking at a video and try to comment these long paragraphs, what I call them. Good morning, good morning. Here I go, y'all. I gotta pick up my phone. Y'all know my eyes ain't good. Where I'm from the USA. Oh, I'm a Georgia girl. I'm a Georgia girl. That's who I am. I could do anything with leftover ham. I'm a Georgia girl. That's who I am. And a cast iron skillet is my favorite pan. Where my glasses at? You know what? I'm supposed to have them on, but yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out. My I wear bifocals, and here's the thing. Look, here's the thing. That little thing right there, even though they don't have them like they used to, it still wrecks my nerves. It still gets on my nerves. So I don't really put them on that much. And then my vision is so crazy that when I move, I have trouble seeing. I used to have vertigo before I started my cancer treatment. I don't know if that had something to do with it or whatever, but when I started my treatment for my leukemia, the vertigo stopped. My dizziness stopped. But my vision is crazy because if I'm looking at something close up and I squint and then I look at something far, then it's like I have to refocus again. Like I'm the one that when I'm reading something, I have to keep going like this because I have to keep refocusing. I don't know if that make any sense or not, but that's I, you know what? I'm always squinting. I'm always doing like this. And one time my doctor even noticed it. My doctor was like, where are your glasses at? Because I was just squinting and squinting. But I be trying to I be trying to do it without my glasses, y'all. I don't like my glasses. And then my sister-in-law was like, you should try contacts. And I used to be like that. And then when I tried contacts, I don't like putting stuff in my eyeball. I'm sorry. It do something to me. Just the thought of knowing that I'm putting something in my eye. Can't do it. Can't do it. Just feels weird. I don't know if I showed y'all or not, but I'm really just using these frozen veggies. And I just add a little bit of butter and garlic powder. Saute that up. Turning my heat down. Look, I'm squinting now. See? You know what? And I love fajitas. I love fajitas. That's like one of my favorite things to get when I go to the supermercado. Supermercado. I said I was going to start speaking more in Spanish because I'm starting to lose it. I don't know if the chemo did it or whatever, but when I was in the hospital and I started receiving my treatment, my brain power went out or something. Like I was like getting confused by the most basic things, and I was starting to kind of lose my language skills. Oh, I'm glad I looked at that. But I got to get back into that. I kind of really lost the passion for learning languages because it had gotten to the point where people felt like it was more like a competition thing. And I used to do it because it comforted me. It was like, you know how some people like doing puzzles? Well, me personally, I like learning something new. That's my pastime. If I can learn something new, I'm gonna get me another egg because that other egg didn't look too hot. It didn't look good. Calm down, calm down. Yeah, I used to just love learning some vocabulary in languages or learning basic um, like greetings and learning how to say things like I want, I need, or just stuff like that, basic. And I've learned through the years, because I know somebody will act like I'm offending them by saying what I'm saying. Through the years, I have learned that certain groups of people, when they feel like you are accomplishing something or you're doing something, they take it as competition. One of the main things I did not like was when I would be around certain people, they would downplay what I know. Like I had one other teacher when I was teaching the kids their body parts in Spanish. Well, I was teaching them a lot in Spanish. I was teaching them how to sing Break Every Chain in Spanish. I was also teaching them their ABCs, 1, 2, 3, and their body parts. Mind you, I'm not a certified Spanish teacher, but these are the things that I thought were a good start for certain age groups. That teacher sat right in there after I went over everything, and she rolled her eyes and said, "You didn't do like no body parts or nothing." Cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies, ojos, orejas, boca, nariz, cabeza, hombros, rodillas, pies. That's how I knew she was a hater, because if we sung head, shoulder, knees, and toes in Espanol, then how are you going to sit here? It's almost like they tried to downplay what I knew and try to prove that I didn't know what I knew, if that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. But it's only, and I hope I don't offend anybody when I say this, but this has been my experience. It was only other Black women that would do me like that. Only other Black women. And I was so hurt by that, because here it was, I thought I was accomplishing something by being a Black woman and learning languages. And I used to be proud of it, but now I'm ashamed to speak in other languages around certain people. It took my confidence level down, because I felt like it would be an instant competition, or it would be an instant like, I'm gonna try to test you. How you gonna test me if you don't know the language? So I would have people do things like, if I had a conversation one day with one of the dads that came up there, and he was so happy that I understood his language, because he felt like he was able to communicate a little bit better. He felt like he didn't have to search for his words that much. So I also dealt with, like I said, kind of like instant competition. Like we'll start saying something like, I know Spanish too. Uno, dos, tres, hola, ¿cómo está? And it's like, okay, why are you saying it, first of all, so aggressively? Second of all, why haven't you gotten the vernacular down if you know it so well? Like, third of all, like, why are you coming at me like this in front of other people? Are you trying to prove something to other people? It was just weird. Sandra D, look at me, I'm Sandra D. I know you about to get your workout in. So thank you. Thank you, Sandra D. Yep, so I have learned through the years not to even share what I feel good about accomplishing. I've learned to tone it down a bit. That's what I learned. I learned to tone it down. And don't be so quick to say, hey, I can help you with that because I know a little Spanish. I know a little, a little something, something. Now I don't even want to step in to help people because I feel like it won't be received in a positive way. Right now I'm just cooking up my egg, and what I do is I let it cook for a second until the edges are cooked, and then I just slowly move it in and let the uncooked egg drizzle down. And that's how I cook my omelet. And now, and now since I am getting my treatment, I do have to cover. I usually don't cover and let it just cook like that, but I have to make sure everything is cooked fully all the way through. So that's how I do that. And I have it on very low. I have it on like 2. So, yeah. And once it gets to that point, I'm going to try to see if y'all can see it good. Once it gets to that point, then I add my cheese. My mixed veggies that I cooked. I try not to do too much because I like to leave a little bit for the outside. See how they look? The cheese and the veggies are inside. My omelets. Then put a little bit more cheese on top. This is my omelet, by the way. Because I know y'all probably like, I thought Baby Cinco liked the cheese. This is my omelet. And then I put a little bit of my veggies that I have left over. I put it on top. Baby Cinco has a dental appointment today, so yeah, just like that, y'all. Good morning, RX Nails. Good morning, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Hey. You know, me and my friends had a joke about when we hear somebody say hey, we'll be like, we found our clique. We'll go in that direction. We'll party on that side. Because if we hear people over there saying like, hey, or something, or like, yeet, yeet, we know we found our crowd. We can't stay on the side where nobody's dancing, nobody's having fun, nobody's smiling. We have to go to the side where they say, hey, or yeet. Anyway, that's just one of our things. So what I'm going to do is make another omelet. Because I don't know for sure if somebody else would want one. So what I'm going to do is just make another one just in case. But I know Baby Cinco not going to want any because he goes to the dentist today. Is it time for wellness yet? Nope. Girl, you be up early. You be up early, wellness. like that you done started doing like your like look of the day. I like that. I don't know why, but I was a tomboy growing up, but I still was into like fashion. Is that weird? I was a tomboy, y'all. I wore Dickie suits a lot. That's how much of a tomboy I was. And my nickname was Snoop. Unfortunately, because when they first started calling me Snoop, I was like, why Snoop? That's a boy name. But then after a while, I figured it out. I was like, oh, because I wear Dickie suits all the time. Okay, whatever. But they thought it was so funny because I was the little skinny one with long hair. And I was the most tomboyish. I think not too long ago, I shared on my shorts one of my pictures when I was like 15 years old. If you notice in that picture, I'm like black. And that was my thing. I would wear all black with my chain, and I would wear like like Eastman boots. But like I said, I was into fashion, so that's weird. Like, yeah, but I don't know if Wellness was in here when I shared my omelet. That's my little omelet I did with my little shaky hand. Tremble. But hey, I got it done though. Ain't that right? Wellness say, hey, I got it done. Y'all just don't know how much I really like Wellness with Frugal Mama. When she did her affirmations, I actually write them on my mirror. If it's a real good one, or if I feel like that one was meant for me, I write it on my mirror with some lipstick. I sure do. Well, let me keep this out because if my husband eat this, he gonna want extra cheese. So I'm gonna put some extra cheese on top of his. And then I put the veggies on there. I like everybody who I watch, to be honest. If I see you starting to get to be a little bit too much like drama or too much like problematic, then I'll stop watching you. I'm not even gonna front y'all. I will stop watching. If I feel like it don't sit right with my spirit, if I feel like you're a low-key mean-hearted type of person, if I feel like you just like causing chaos and trouble, I'll stop watching. I'm not even gonna hold y'all on that one. I will stop watching. Let me get another plate for him. Turn it off, and I'm about to let y'all go, but this is the second omelet. I just put the whatever veggies was left over, I put it on top with some cheese. That'll be melting down before you know it. So look, my omelet. The second omelet looks sad. So maybe I should give him this omelet and I'll take the other one. But I know him, he'll say, nah, because you need to eat your veggies. So he'll want me to eat the other one because it's got more veggies on it. But that one, I ran out of veggies, but most of them are on the inside. Trust me, there's some veggies in there, y'all. Don't laugh at me too much, y'all. Don't laugh. And I don't put a lot of, one time somebody was over here and they asked me why I didn't season my eggs. When I do an omelet, since I put seasoning in my veggies and then it's cheese on it, it's a lot going on already. So no, I don't put salt on my eggs when I'm making an omelet. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. Odin's Homestead in here? Odin's Homestead, J3. These my gardening friends, y'all. Hey, y'all. Good seeing y'all. I was up here just trying to make up me a quick omelet and just talking mess. I was talking about me with my little, trying to learn some languages and stuff while I was going through, but that's probably another video. J3, I saw your strawberry you was planting. I just hate I can't get out there. I hate I can't get in my garden. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's like you never know what you don't know what you got until it's gone, until you can't do it no more. Y'all, please just, before I let y'all go, I'm gonna leave y'all with this little nugget. Enjoy everything in life. No matter if you consider it to be small or big, enjoy everything in life. I miss the small things that I used to be able to do. I miss the small things that I used to be able to do. Yeah, okay, Wellness with Frugal Mama, we're going to catch you in a few. I know you got to come on in a little bit. Autumn cracked me up every single time with that one, y'all. And I love onions. I love planting onions. I like to see them when they're coming up out the soil. Y'all, please go check out Autumn's Homestead. If you into gardening or if you just into just being around down home people that's gonna just be straight up, go to Autumn's Homestead. And J3 is straight up too. J3 is the type where he gonna tell you exactly how he feel. And he gonna do it in a loving way. But he come off as the type that will put you in your place in a minute. So yeah, y'all please go check them two out. I love watching y'all. Autumn, I hope you plan on staying with us on the Tubi streets. I just miss gardening. I really do. And when I sit back and watch y'all, that's why when you told me you was kind of thinking about it, please stay. Please stay, please, y'all. Because like I said, y'all don't know. When people going through something, sometimes that's what we do is sit and watch YouTube. When my son was going through, he used to sit and watch YouTube. He had his favorite YouTubers, and he would have a playlist of different music and stuff he liked to watch, and he would just let his playlist go. So my thing is, when I get up in the morning, I like to go straight to my subscriptions, and I go to everybody I subscribe to their shorts. I go to the shorts in the morning, and then I just watch y'all shorts. And some people, if I see you have no views or like 2 views, I watch your short about 5 times to see if that helps boost it up in the algorithm. But when you're going through, you watch YouTube because you get invested in people's journeys and what they're trying to do. And you, like with the gardeners with y'all, I like seeing y'all stuff growing out. Even though I can't get in my garden, I just enjoy seeing y'all do y'all walkthroughs and showing like how your grapes coming along and stuff, So that's big for me. Got you. I completely understand. I got you. But I'm just letting you know, even then, Autumn, what you can do, if you got a playlist, post your playlist in your community post. Because sometimes when I can't sleep at night, I'll go to people's playlists and let it run just so I can hear some talking or something in the background, and I'll fall asleep like that. So yeah, y'all get a playlist and post your playlist in the playlist that you want people to view. Post that in your community, and I'll be sure to watch. You got a new grapevine? Oh Lord, be like J3. J3 was sitting on the back of the truck like, I got some strawberries. Yep. I love to see when y'all like start a new project and then later on in the season I see it growing and I be like, I know that ain't the same. I know that's how Diana's Homestead, she had started her experiment where she planted one thing on one side and she planted the same thing like in a separate area just to see how it grows. And y'all, when I tell y'all, that was a good experiment. And that was a very good experiment. But that's how us gardeners do. And I'm going to tell y'all this too. Y'all ain't going to see me outside half naked dancing around in no dress in my garden. I know that's the thing now where people be like, I'm a homesteader, and they go outside and flounce around snakes. Yeah, thorns. I dance around all the time, but not with no Daisy Dukes on. Even when I do boots on the ground, do y'all see me with some little bit of tiny shorts on? No. I'm not gonna be in my garden dancing around with no little bit of shorts on and barefoot. Talking about they grounding. You better ground somewhere where you know it ain't no snakes, but don't be grounding somewhere in your garden because them snakes can hide, especially if you have mulch or straw. You got that hay down there in that garden, you better be checking it. You better be moving that stick around. You better be doing something because they can hide. Oop. I just burped. Oh, it is. You just started cleaning out your strawberry. Oh, I can't wait for spring to come. I could just, y'all. I was the type that I got excited. I still do. I got excited when February hit because I knew that was almost the time. That was the time to start getting everything geared up for the season. And I can't do that right now. But my doctor keep telling me to just hold on because I'm in what they consider a marathon. It's not a race, it's a marathon. And they want me to just take my time and do everything right so that way I won't have any issues and problems later on. Yeah, it's hard. When you're used to going and sitting outside and, changing up pots, and it's crazy. I can't even go in the garden section at the store. Oh, J3, when I tell you, I came up on one day. I came up on a garden snake, but it was huge. A huge black garden snake. And I was like, I know I didn't just see some move right there. I backed up and I took my stick and I moved it around. That thing started moving. Oh, it was big for it to be a garden snake. That's the best. That's the best snake. And then you can't even tell your neighbors that. I tried to tell one of my neighbors one time that it was a coyote out early one morning when I got ready to go to work. I saw a coyote across the way coming out the woods. And I tried to tell my neighbor because she works odd hours also. And I said, there was a coyote out here the other morning. And she said, oh, you probably just was seeing things. We ain't got no coyotes around here. Ma'am, I can hear them at night. Me and my family, we hear them at night. Them coyotes get loud at night. So then I told her again, I said, ma'am, might want to watch out for these coyotes because they roaming around in the early mornings when it's still dark out, because that's when they're out really is when it's dark. So she once again told me I must have been tripping because they don't have no coyotes around here. Then one day I said, I saw a snake in the road and it was going in your direction. So you might want to put down some mothballs or something around your doors. Ain't no snakes around here. You saw a snake for real? Ain't no snakes around here. I just wanted to let you know because it was going in your direction. So I want to put some mothballs down or some lime or something. But people be thinking, I don't know what I'm talking about for some reason. No matter what, it could be anything. And people look, I don't know what it is about me. Maybe I got like something wrote on my forehead that I don't know about. But I grew up watching my granddad a lot. So certain things I know because I was around somebody that was in the country. It take care of all of that. I bet it do. I bet it do. When I tell you I love being outside, but it's certain things when I see it, I still jump. I still jump to this day. But it's all a part of it. But when I see that now it's getting to the point where homesteading is popular amongst the half naked group, and they running around and they galloping in the garden like half naked, barefoot and stuff. To my, I'm gonna show you the life of a homesteader, and they gliding through the woods. I be like, what kind of homesteading y'all doing? Cause we have to watch out for everything back up in there. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Cause I just don't get it. But that's the popular homesteaders now. You have to be like galloping through the woods and stuff. And I'm like, Shawty, we don't do. Y'all know I'm from the South, so I'm gonna say Shawty a couple of times when I get excited. But we don't do that. We don't gallop in the woods half naked. Matter of fact, we're not galloping. We peeping. We looking at the ground. We looking up in the trees. Then we gonna proceed with caution. I don't know about nobody else, but I walk around with a machete. Like my grandma, she used to walk around with a shot pum pum. I don't know if I could say it on here, but that's the way she walked around. Yep. J3, you hit it on the head right now. The city girls try to be country girls. Everybody want to be country now. So it used to be where I remember I was watching one YouTuber and she got offended when somebody called her country and said she talked like she country. She got so offended. But then when being country became popular, I noticed that she started saying, well, I'm country. I'm country. Like she was proud of that then, but I'm like, no, keep being ashamed. Keep, But it's popular now to wear the cowboy hats and the cowboy boots and everything. And I just think it's so funny because it used to be an insult. It used to be people used to try to make it an insult. When I used to go down to it's a place where I used to go to do horseback riding with my uncles. What's the name of it? Edenton, Georgia. And it's funny because I used to always make fun of how it's spelled like Eaton, but you say Edenton, Georgia. And we used to go down to Edenton, Georgia and ride horses. And people used to actually say stuff like, oh man, you so country. You be down there on them horses and everything. Girl, you need to stop doing that. That's for boys. And used to make fun of me. Then when we got older, oh, she a cowgirl right there. No, I'm still that same. I'm still that same girl. I'm still that same country girl. But it's popular now, I've noticed. And trust me when I tell you, getting on them horses is not an easy thing. I mean, it's cute and all doing the dance and putting your boots on and everything. It is. I love it. I love seeing it. I love watching the videos where everybody doing their dances and stuff. But when you really out there, you have to be careful. You have to be careful getting around these horses. Don't go around these horses thinking you finna take pictures and everything, take your flash off. That's why these horses wear blinders. They get spooked very easily. They will kick you. They will toss you. They will seriously injure you. Some can be fatal. So all that frolicking y'all doing on y'all homestead, please understand. Yeah, I'm just imagining one of the videos I saw. But please understand, when you get out there, if you get out there and you really want to learn this thing, if you really want to be into it for real, it's going to take a lot of passion. It's going to take a lot of courage. It's going to take a lot of falling down to get up. You're going to get muddy. You're going to get dirty. You're going to get dusty. It's not cute once you get out there, just like gardening. It might look cute when everything blooming, but when you got some of your prize plants trying to die on you, When you got some getting a little disease on the leaves, you got to figure it out. You got to research. Yeah. Frugal Mama, I be looking at some of this stuff like, y'all, please just chill. But yeah, it gets dirty, it gets grimy, and you have to be prepared to be grimy. You have to be prepared to fall down, bust your, like my grandmama used to say, bust your butt. You're gonna bust your butt a couple of times. You have to be willing to make mistakes and own up to your mistakes. That's one thing about a cowgirl. You got to be able to own up to your mistakes. If the rider telling you, hey, next time hold them rings like this, that's what you do. You can't stand there and argue back and forth. I know we live in a generation now where people feel like, you don't tell me what to do and all that. Nah, when you out there with them horses for real, you listen to what they tell you to do, especially if you're just learning. You got some bucks out there. You got some out there that will throw you. And when they throw you, they ain't doing it to just kind of give you a gesture. No, they throwing you to let you know, get off me. They are still animals. But y'all, I saw some videos with these girls dancing through the on their homestead. What they said was their homestead, but I doubt it. They had on some white see-through dresses and they half naked and barefoot, and they frolicking through some flowers and stuff, talking about, welcome to our homestead. We're gonna give you a day in the life on our homestead. I was like, your homestead and you running out there half naked, barefoot? What? Because in the garden, you also got to watch out for ant piles. It's not just snakes. You got to watch out for everything out there, because them ants will, they would cause some havoc too. It's a lot of stuff out there. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. It is time for Wellness with Frugal Mama. And I'm going to sit back and watch her while I eat my omelet. Until next time, gracias por ver. Thanks for watching. Adios. Bye. Y'all go check out Wellness with Frugal Mama. She's coming up next.